Like, okay, there still stands this self-control aspect. If you have been participating in premarital sex, casual sex prior to marriage, you have never needed to deny yourself sex, really. So while dating, I had this freedom to have sex with whomever I wanted to, right? So whether that be when I finally got in a relationship with someone, whatever it was, if I wanted to, I did. However, now married, I cannot. Now, you think I said that wrong? I said that right. A lot of people think, okay, so once that I am in marriage, then that deals with the whole sex thing, because now I have someone to have sex with. No, there's still other human beings around you. You have to also now know how to abstain from others in marriage, and that's where we get infidelity and cheating and all that coming in, because the character discipline was not developed. You never have to deny yourself sex. Now you have to deny others while you are in your relationship with a spouse that you committed to for life. And that's why a lot of people feel like, I don't know why I keep doing it. That's because a lot of times when we're single, let me pull it back. There's a purpose for sex within marriage, multiple purposes. However, when we are engaging in it with multiple people or just someone we're not married to, we are now misusing it. And so then we end up in patterns of where now we have sex to cope, right? Now we have sex when we stressed out. Now we have sex when we just feel like we failing in life or we're bored. Now we turn, you guys have probably heard of sex addiction, and you could kind of roll your eyes at it, but honestly, it is kind of real if you understand it or view it as, yes, like a substance. Some people have made a practice in their singleness of turning to sex during tough times. So now in a marriage, right, say you use sex as a coping method. Now in marriage, when you are having hard time, because now when for whatever reason you and your spouse are not coming together, what are you going to turn, like, what are you going to turn to, right? The enemy might even just present opportunities and situations, but if you never knew what boundaries to set up in your singleness to keep from getting to that stage with someone, in marriage, you will step by step fall into this, or you would just not even put the boundaries up at all, because you, again, never practice having to deny yourself this. So I have a lot that I could say. I could go on forever, but that's the gist. It's really just the practice of it in singleness. But if you're joining with someone who never practiced it, the risk of the open doors that are now open, right, because they never closed these doors, are higher. I won't say no one is just completely immune. Anyone can fall susceptible to things. However, if they've been practicing this in their date, like sex in dating, then we never witness you abstain, right? Versus even if I witness you abstain, not to say you be perfect in marriage, unfortunately that happened, but it's just less likely. And if it did happen, it probably was a one-off situation versus like, okay, my partner has a pattern of this and a real struggle. Ooh. So yeah, that's how it shows up. You still have to find a way to fight it in marriage if you didn't dating.